Today, I want to talk about a topic that I've talked about many times, but I cannot talk about it enough because it is the foundation of your entire life. It's the foundation of your love relationship. It's the foundation of the relationship that you have with your body, with money, with your career, with your physical environment, with everything in your life. The foundation is the library which you choose to access in your mind. We have two libraries in our mind. And I have named them the shitty library and the abundant library. Now, the shitty library is the one where all of your fears live. For example, you walk into a room. If you're coming from a library of shitty thoughts, the low vibrational frequencies live in the shitty library. I'm not good enough, nobody likes me. Oh my God, my nose is too big. I'm too fat. I'm not good enough. Whatever it might be. You walk into a room with that energy accessing the shitty library. It doesn't matter if you even speak. The impact you're gonna have on people is not the one that you want. Then you're surprised nobody wants to speak to you, you didn't get the gig, you never, the date failed, whatever it might be, because you're walking in with a shitty mindset. Then you have the abundant library. The abundant library is where all of your fulfillment thoughts live. When you walk into a room and your mind is, I love being me. I'm so freaking awesome. This is the library where your avatar lives, the tool that I help all my clients to discover. The best version of you, the hottest, sexiest, most fabulous version of you. The one that has all the money that you want, that has the sex life that you want, that has the body that you want. Now you get to choose which library you access every single day. The problem though is, most people, most of the time, who have not been doing any coaching or any conditioning of their mind will access the shitty library because we are conditioned to look for what could be going wrong. That's what your brain is designed to do. Your brain is not designed to sit up here in the abundance mindset. That's your job. So that is why you fail at everything that you start doing, or you go on a date and you fail to find the person of your dreams, or you fail making the money, because it's not about the resources that are out there. It's not about I don't have a university degree, or my nose is too big, so that's why they don't want to date me, or maybe I'm a little bit fat. It's got nothing to do with the external world. It has everything to do with the internal world. Because if you think about it, everything that's going wrong in your life, isn't it true that you're accessing the shitty library? I already know it. So what happens? We're stuck in an area of our life. Then what we do is we watch everybody else live a fulfilled life. What we think, by the way, is a fulfilled life. But just so you know, people don't show you their shit. They try and portray it, a different version of themselves. So not everybody has a fabulous life as you're thinking, sitting in your shitty library. But you look around yourself and you think, oh, everybody's life is so great. And then you think, you know what? I would love to do that. You find something that you really want to do. You find somebody that you really want to date. You find a body that you would love to have. What happens? You try, but you're trying living in a shitty library. So you try, today I'm gonna start, eating more healthier. Today I'm gonna, whatever it is, go and apply for a job, or today I'm gonna, save money or whatever. Then what happens? You get inspired, motivated by the idea or the inspiration from somebody else, but then you're accessing the shit library. What lives there? You're not good enough. You always failed. Remember the last time you tried to go on a diet, you fucked it up. You can never find somebody to date because you're not good enough, you're fat, you're this, you're that. So you try for 1, 2 days, or maybe you do one of those things that most people do. They want to change their life so much that they make a massive decision. Okay, I'm gonna go 5 times a week, I'm gonna go to the gym. That's what I'm gonna do. 5 times a week, I'm gonna cut sugar completely, I'm gonna cut this out, and then I'm gonna have this body by December. The problem becomes that because you're living in the shitty library, you do it maybe once and then twice, and then you get into that ecosystem that you always do. You try, but you haven't made a decision to access a different library, so you're trying from this library, then you fail, and then you tell yourself, see, you always fail. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You go on dates, they don't work out. See, I always meet the wrong guy or the wrong girl. You try and save money, it doesn't work. See, I am a spender, I always fail. Your identity is attached to the library of shit. So what do we do? Well, first of all, what you need to do is you need to pick out 3 areas of your life. And if you don't have 3 areas, pick out 2 areas. Pick out areas of your life where you're feeling stuck. That's what you do, number one. Number two, if you're being really honest with yourself in these areas, what do you tell yourself in this area? Are you telling yourself you'll never make it? Or are you saying, oh, I'm gonna try? Because that's also low vibration shit mindset. Or are you in this place where it's like, you know what, I'm worthy everything. I'm good enough. I'm amazing. I'm abundant. I can do this. I am already doing it. I'm living my dream life. Are you accessing that place? Probably not. So what you do then is you make an inventory of all the thoughts that are going on in your head that are attached to the shitty library, and that's having you be stuck in where you are right now. Then what do? Step number three. In step number three, you know you don't want this life or this place that you're in right now, but what do you want? Let's make a clear vision of what you actually want, because most of the time we're so stuck figuring out what we don't want and being in the pain of not being able to get anything or shifting anything. So we're stuck there, so we don't even have time or energy to really dream up what we want. So then you ask yourself, in this area, if I don't want to be here, I don't want this, what do I want? And that can be a really daunting question for a lot of people. So then you figure out everything that you want. Write it down. Everything, everything, everything. Take the lid off your head. Put these saboteurs that live in the garbage, just put them away for a second. Go wild, go crazy. I want this. Okay, great. Look at the piece of paper. Your brain's probably gonna go, you're never gonna have that, because you're living in the shitty library, right? And you've been living there for so long that it's become your identity and your autopilot. Now, I'm not going to say that changing your life is easy, but it's absolutely 100% your responsibility and 100% doable and 100% in your reach. But you have to be patient. You have to be patient, because you think that I can get that life like this. I'll change a few things and then I'm gonna feel a different way. No, you need to become. So then you go, that's my vision. Okay, great. So who do I now have to become? That's step number 4. Who do I have to become? What are the thoughts that are related to making this fulfillment of this vision? So I don't then sabotage my vision by going back to the first space in the shit library. What are the thoughts that live in this library? What is the person that lives that life? And then you find habits that you do on a consistent basis every day to get you moving towards your dreams. And you gotta have consistency, you gotta have commitment, and you got to become so obsessed with your dreams, so obsessed that nothing is gonna stand in your way. Nothing. It is so important that you do that, because if you don't have consistency and commitment, you will never reach the goals that I know you deserve and that I know you want. And then you're gonna keep telling everybody the reasons why you can't make it. But what if you could live your dream life? Just think of that one for a moment.